Hi, I'm Anna Baker here for Need2know.co.uk on set on Hollyoaks in Liverpool. I've just come outside the laundrette here today. I'm off now to interview Stuart Manning, who plays the gorgeous Russell Owen. Stuart, welcome to Need2know.co.uk. How are you?
Very well, thank you very much.
Fantastic. Right, now, the story I'm going to go straight for is the testicular cancer one.
Yeah.
Big storyline, and it's a big thing to have to pay, you know, the bloke. It's quite sensitive. Yeah. How did you feel being given this?
It was a great storyline to have. As soon as I got it, I started researching it because a friend of mine had testicular cancer. So it was good to sort of get into the research and sort of find out a lot about it because it was something to get my teeth into. Mm-hmm. So it was good though. It was a great storyline to be involved with.
Sure. Okay. Now, when you said you researched it, what did you do? Did you ever kind of speak to any groups, or did you go to your friend as well?
Yeah, just went out with my friend a few times, and we just talked, and I'm just finding out how he coped with it, and what he thought of, the best way of coping with it, and for me to play it and all that sort of stuff. And it was good to speak to him. It was really, really handy to speak to him. So.
Sure. Now, it kind of coincides with this whole campaign that Rachel Stevens is doing at the moment with those plums.
Oh,
and
yes,
your
I've heard about this.
Situation was kind of discovered by your partner on set. Is it Danny?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how did that feel, having a girl kind of bring it to your attention? Because obviously men pride themselves down there.
Well, the thing is, my character obviously found it before, but he was trying to ignore it. He thought it would just go away. He thought it was a cyst or something like that. He didn't really think anything of it. As soon as she found it and started bringing it to his attention, he obviously got angry and wasn't having any of it, and that's why they kind of broke up and everything else like that. And
sure.
You should definitely sort of if someone else gonna check down there for you, it's probably a good thing, to be quite honest, because they know what it feels like, I suppose.
Okay, now have you been nominated for anything at all?
What, this year or?
Just along your kind of course, your acting career. Is there anything you're quite proud of?
Yeah, I got an award for Hero of the Year when I was on a different soap, which is great. It was that was fantastic, and I won that, which is amazing. I've been up for Sexiest Male, which is very nice.
And is that true?
Hey. I don't want to say it, let the audience think that one. But yeah, no, there's a lot of other awards coming up. There's the NTA awards, so fingers crossed I'll be up in something for that. But I don't know. Let's see what happens. Okay,
now how did you get into acting? Because it's a really hard industry. Like television, radio, acting, they're all very, very cutthroat. What's your story? Tell me.
Oh God, yeah. I started off modelling for about 6-7 years with Models One, and then sort of started getting into adverts and various different things like that, and just trying out other stuff. And then ITV sort of asked me if I wanted to join their Night and Day, which was a great little soap. Really taught me a lot about acting, and that's how I sort of got into it. It was first off doing adverts and things like that, and they saw what I could do and liked it.
Now then, just a few tips maybe you could give for younger actors trying to get into the industry. What would you say to help people? Because it can be really discouraging. Like, you try so hard, you get to auditions, you don't hear back.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I think you've just got to get a thick skin. It's one of those industries that you will get a lot of knockbacks. I've had loads and loads and loads of knockbacks, and you've just got to carry on and think, right, what did I do wrong? Always ask your agent to find out what they thought, find out from the casting director what you've done wrong.
I have a question at this point.
Yep.
How do you get an agent? Where do these people come from? It's like they just arrive and take you into good jobs.
I wish they did. No, the way you have to send your CV out, everything. You just have to, really pile every agency you can until you find the one that suits you. Go along into have an interview with them, sit there, talk to them, find out what they can do for you, and if you feel comfortable, then take them on. And obviously you've got to speak to other people to find out what the good ones are, and just go from there. I think it's a personal thing, really. If you like the person who's going to be looking after you, then that's fine.
Sure, okay. Now, who inspires you acting-wise? Like, when I was a child, I really loved kind of old films like Pretty Woman and Dirty Dancing. Oh, okay.
Not really my type of thing, girl thing. I would say Ed Norton is someone that I think is an amazing actor.
Yeah, I love him too.
He's phenomenal, and I like the way he picks and chooses his films, which is really, you know, it shows that he's just an amazing actor, really, really good. Fight Club is an amazing film. I mean, he played that so well, played the psycho part really well, which is fantastic.
Can you relate to that?
Hey, psycho part, no. But there's loads of great films he's done, which I just think he's a great actor. He's really, really good.
Cool, okay, just a few more quick questions. What are your plans kind of for the future, acting-wise?
I don't know, just see what comes along. I don't really plan that far ahead. I like to sort of see what happens and just go with the flow, really. Obviously, I want to, you know, my ambitions are to go to, you know, film and stuff like that and try out LA. But for the time being, you know, stay here and learn a bit more.
Who on set do you really admire? Like, if there's one person that kind of keeps you motivated and keeps you going, other than just like cast, are there any of the members of the crew you get on really well with? Just someone that's always kind of there for you? There's
a few directors that really, really push you. Directors that are the best in the world. I mean, they've got. They can just push you at any time, you know. They give you a bit of, you know, talking to and say you need to do this or you need to do that, and or you know you've just done a scene, that's an amazing scene and stuff like that. That's what I really like, is a director that really sort of encourage you to do your best work. So yeah, directors.
Support.
Yeah, support is definitely good.
Cool. All right, thank you for talking to us.
Cool, no worries.